Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we got the info for the Dokkan Fest transforming Kefla. Seems to be a very, very good card. I don't think she's quite on the level of Cooler and them as of right now. I mean, we'll see what happens once she actually drops in-game, right? But to me, one of the most intriguing things about Kefla is her new category is called Rapid Growth. Now, one thing that is interesting to note about this category is that it is a 3-key and 150% to stats category. So, it's probably going to be very good, is what that tells us. If you look at the history of categories that were released at 150% across the board, they're usually quite big and quite good. One that is an exception to the rules like Shadow Dragon Saga, right? Okay, so, we're looking at Kefla. Let's go through units I think would end up on Rapid Growth. Again, it's hard to do these videos now at this point because Dokkan just shafts, like, clearly obvious characters for categories at this point, so it's just whoever they decide to. I mean, there's a vast array of characters that could end up on here. Now, we'll start with MVP Android 17. I think specifically, 17 from the Tournament of Power could end up on this category. I mean, hard to say, but I don't know. I mean, a lot of Dragon Ball Super characters, you could say because of bad writing or whatever, do exhibit this attribute of rapid growth, right? So I do feel as though 17's performance in the Tournament of Power could merit his inclusion on this team. But most of the other 17 and 18s, I don't really think so. Android 21, I mean, this is, I don't know. Is Android 21 going to end up on there? Probably not. I just realized I forgot a character, by the way. I'm glad I just thought of this right now. We're going to bring him up next, but 21's probably not going to end up on here, but I certainly would like to see her on it. I do think an Android 21 Dokkan Fest exclusive is something that could come at some point. This character, I forgot our boy Hit. Listen, if Hit is not on this category, it's just blatantly wrong, period. What is this guy called right here? Expanding Possibility. Because the whole point of Hit, like in the Universe 6vs7 tournament going against Goku, is he's like, oh, wait a minute. I can improve too. And he just gets stronger, right? Like, he's just like, I'm just stronger now, so what's up? So, and he needs a category. So, Rapid Growth will be good for Hit. I fully expect Hit will be on the category. Broly. Now, Broly's tough, right? Because Dragon Ball Z Broly kind of shows up and he's already, just like, I believe there's a statement that Dragon Ball Z Broly is the strongest character from the original run of the Dragon Ball Z anime, right? So, I don't know. Do I think that Dragon Ball Z Broly will end up on this category? Probably not. But, I mean, without a doubt, again, it's just blatantly disrespectful if Dragon Ball Super Broly is not on the category. Which would be good. Giving him another category. I think Full Power Broly, this guy right here, is with certainty going to be getting an LR at some point, right? And, I mean, Prepared for Battle, Shocking Speed. This guy will probably be one of the best units in the game once he gets, like a standalone LR version on many different teams. He'd be very good for this Kefla team. But I think he at least will be on there. I don't know about the other Brolys. I feel like you could make the case that every Broly could end up on here. Probably even Bio Broly. Please give Super Saiyan 3 Broly this. I think best case scenario is they just give it to every single Broly. Broly, is apparently just like so freaking popular in Japan. Like, so that's one reason Dokkan just absolutely sucks Broly off every chance it gets, right? There will be many new Broly cards coming in the future, by the way. You think we're done with Dragon Ball Z Broly LRs? Oh, no. There's more coming. Don't you worry about that. But, like, this guy has aged so good. And they could just really add another category to him. He's insane. Like, this Broly is so crazy, right? We'll see. Now, Boo. I don't think like any Boo is probably going to end up on this category, right? I don't. Oh yeah, you can use this Boo's SSR, huh? He's fodder. Yeah, 30% damage reduction. Yeah, nah. I'll probably hang on to him, but he is fodder. I mean, you just go through it, right? None of these I really think the only thing, maybe, is like Boo once he starts doing the transformation shenanigans. Would they include like the Super Boo transformations on there? They could, but probably not. And then like, Kid Boo, maybe, probably not. Maybe Skinny Boo could end up on there. Again, probably not. I'm sure most of the Majin Boos would actually not end up on this category. Kabe, you can put every Kabe on there. He'll be, every single one will be on there. That's really big because this bad boy right here is easily, it's not even in discussion. This is the best 50% support type unit in the game. Easily. It's just not even close. Because now that they've released Dokkan Fest Kefla, who's STR, and then LR UI Goku, who's STR, and like, UI Goku's on Pure Saiyans with Kabe, Kefla's on Universe 6, Kefla's on Super Saiyans, UI Goku is on Universal Survival Saga, like, this guy has Saiyan Pride with LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, like, he's so ridiculous. This guy is insane. So, like, just giving him another category is just amazing. Absolutely, 100%. Every Khalifa's going to be on there. We know this for sure because the Awakenings for Tech Khalifa and STR Kale were some of the new units coming with Kefla, and they are on the category. So every single Khalifa and Kale is going to be on the category. You could almost say this is maybe the bad writing category. Right? Because obviously it's very ridiculous the way Khalifa goes from base form, and then like one day later it takes Ultra Instinct to beat her and Kale, right? Like, so yes, it's definitely, it's just Dragon Ball put Goku and Vegeta on such a pedestal that they have to do insanity in order to get other characters on the Goku and Vegeta's level. It's just the way it is now, right? Like, obviously you could put the show and stuff, like, we could come up with actually good ideas for how these characters get stronger, but, as much as I love Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Super, obviously, some of the stuff is pure shenanigans. Now, Frieza. I pull up Frieza specifically for Golden Frieza. None of the Friezas, I think, are going to... And no Dragon Ball Z Frieza will be on here. Golden Frieza is interesting. Now, they might not put Golden Frieza on there because of his, 4 months it took him to get the Golden Frieza transformation, so who knows. I do expect... I mean, it's insane there's not an LR Golden Frieza yet. It's gonna happen, right? And then Angel Golden Frieza specifically. He was sitting in a cocoon in hell, and he got, like, double as strong or something like that. Like, it's not actually double as strong, but he got, like, way stronger, right? Because, like, Goku is doing all these shenanigans, fighting Merge Zamasu and stuff like that, and then he just shows up, and him and Frieza are damn near equal at Baba's palace, right? Like, it's insane. So, like, Frieza just sitting in a cocoon, I certainly would call that rapid growth. So I think at the very least, Angel Golden Frieza should be on there. I think it's very likely no Friezas will end up on there. Frost, you probably could make the case that the tournament of Power Frost would end up on there. That I'm just basing that off of basically saying that Frost got way stronger between Universe 6 vs 7 tournament to the TOP. Gohan. Now, I mean, virtually every Gohan, I think, would qualify here. Like, just the way Gohan is intended to be, like, I just think, like, you just go down the list, and, like, every single one probably could be qualified here. Maybe except for, maybe, like, Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, not. Ultimate Gohan was just a direct, like, power, like, basically given by Elder Kai. Would he be on there? Maybe. It's hard to tell, but I feel as though almost all of these Gohans could be added on here. So, okay. This begs to question, because I think every Goten will probably be on here as well. Is LR Gohan and Goten going to get another category? I think so. And I think AGL LR Gohan as well. I mean, obviously, right? He, like, in the span of 7 days, Gohan goes from base form to Super Saiyan 2, right? Where no one can touch him. But, from him jumping into the hyperbolic time chamber. Well, real time, right? Obviously, he spent a year in the time chamber, but outside of the time chamber is like, over the course of, like, 8 days or whatever. And Gohan goes from base to Super Saiyan 2, strongest fighter by far. So, this unit has the most categories in the game, and I think he very easily should be on rapid growth. Judging by the fact that it's 150% across the board, I feel like every Gohan being on the category makes sense, because that makes it really fat and really big, right? Now, Goku's a little bit tougher. I think like Kid Goku probably could work, you know, because after he drinks the sacred holy water or whatever it's called, in the dub, he gets the like he goes from old Demon King Piccolo like being untouchable versus Kid Goku to Goku beating young Demon King Piccolo's ass. So like he could qualify. I mean, a lot of like the Kaioken and base form Goku's like, it's here's the thing: the difference between like Kale and Caulifla, and you could say to an extent Gohan, but like Gohan's was built up over time, right? But Kale and Caulifla, it's kind of like they're just like, oh, now we're just stronger now, right? Whereas Goku, it was always like hard work, like he was always working hard throughout the entire series to get there, but it still was like markedly fast improvement. I think at the very least, like Namek Goku, like the Goku on the way to Namek, I don't know what they would like for some of these characters that do the first time they go Super Saiyan. Would they count that? It's hard to say, but like many Gokus and Gohan, I mean every Gohan could qualify, and then many of the Gokus could also qualify for this, right? I don't know. I'm just looking for Gokus that actually really could. Now the big one, the real big. I mean, I guess God Goku could, but UI Goku. I see no justification for him being left off of this category. We're not gonna. Well, no, actually, we will know. We will. I was gonna say we won't know until he comes out in JP, but we'll know if this guy's on there in UI Goku. Goku, like, went from attaining Ultra Instinct for the first time ever, and then like 30 minutes later, he like, you know, he didn't actually master it, but he did like complete, like he was using full on Ultra Instinct, right? The gods rising out of their seats, like stunned that Goku did this. You know, millions of years they weren't able to do it, and Goku does it in like a half hour. There is no single character, I would almost argue, more deserving of this category than UI Goku. And I do, as of right now, still consider him the best unit in the game. So, I mean, we put Kefla, this guy, every Gohan, and every Broly on the category, and it's an insane, disgusting category, as you guys could see, right? So, like, the case is very easy to make that this is going to be one of the best category teams. So we will see. We will see. Okay, and then, you know, I don't know that, like, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to count, you know, transforming Golden Grid Ape and then going Super Saiyan 4. They could do it, I guess. I don't know. And, like, Xeno Goku and stuff like that. I'll tell you all right now, I don't think the fusions, I don't think any Gogeta or Vegito, considering Vegito and Gogeta, like, never go full power, like, ever, like, maybe Blue Vegito does against Zamasu, but, I mean, in the manga, when he tries to use full power, he defuses, so I don't think Vegito and Gogeta will end up on the category at all, which is fine, because they just got last resort anyway. Goku Jr., I think, probably should be on there, right? Zamasu, specifically all these Zamasus, no. Probably not Merge Zamasu either, but Goku Black himself, yeah. I mean, literally, like, not, like, you just scour through his dialogue throughout the series, and it's asinine if he's not added to it. I mean, see, here's the thing. LR Rose is great, you know, maybe one of the 10 to 15 best units in the game or something like that. But, I mean, it's going to be real interesting if, like, you know, this guy gets his EZ8 and they make him, you know, as good. Let's just say they make him as good as Vegito Blue, right? So maybe he has 150% attack and defense, 3 key to extreme class, and then 30% attack and defense. I think that would probably put him on par with physical Vegito Blue at that point. You do that, and then, you know, you put, like, all the Brolys and stuff like that in this category. And, you know, this, again, quickly jumps up, I think, to Pure Saiyan and Realm of Gods tier, like, up there. It could be disgusting, for sure. Okay. But yeah, for sure. All the base form Goku Blacks and Rose Goku Blacks had better be on there, for sure. I think every Goten will qualify. They're all going to be on here. That's big time, of course, for LR, Gohan, and Goten. Trunks, oh yeah, Trunks and Goten are finally going to get another category. That's good. Because one of the things that's always held them back is they haven't been on a lot of good categories, right? So, like, they just got Fusion added to them. Now they could get this category they should be pretty good on. So that'll be good. That'll be good. But like, every Gohan and Goten or every Goten and Trunks will be on there, right? Ooh, okay. So this Kid Goten and Kid Trunks will be like a rotation you could run. Oh, dude, this category could so easily be one of the best teams in the game. Like, just look at this, right? Gotenks, I feel as though Gotenks also, like, of the only fusion characters I really think qualify here are Gotenks and Kefla. I do think both of them could end up on this category. I mean, that would be good. Giving Int Gotenks another category is super good. This guy right here is super good. I love this unit. I think he's absolutely amazing. Giving him another team will be awesome. So that would be very good for Gotenks. Janemba, hard to say. But Janemba just so, like, he has, like, the least amount of categories, like, of any top tier unit in the game. So, like, we have got to start cooking up ideas to get him more categories. So, this would be good, to give Janemba a category for sure. And, like, can we say he gets rapid growth? I mean, I think so. His transformation from the fat Janemba into this one? Sure. Why not? Jiren. Now, it kind of goes against Jiren's character to put him in a category like this because, you know, it's the, like, wasn't the point, like, that he's not transforming and blah, 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 blah. But, like, there's direct statements that, like, oh, Jiren is getting stronger. Jiren is using, like, his full power. Like, he's improving. Like, a whole bunch, especially when Goku goes full on, you know, silver-haired UI Goku. Like, Jiren rises to another level to match him, clearly. So, I do think, maybe not this Jiren specifically, but the shirtless Jiren that fights UI Goku that will undoubtedly be an LR at some point, along with, you know, silver-haired UI Goku. I think he would qualify for this category. Which is good. Well, because I don't think Jiren has very many categories. We don't even need to spend time on Kale. Every single Kale is going to end up on the category, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, so that does include Kale and Khalifa, by the way. All right. I mean, yo, LR UI Goku, LR Gohan and Goten, LR Kale and Khalifa, LR AGL Gohan, LR Tech Broly could realistically be all on this team. Like, okay, so be ready. Be ready, because it's oh boy, it's looking pretty dirty. I just wanted to pull up Jiren real fast, take a look at his categories. Oh wow, yeah. Come on. Put him on there. He's only on 2, just like Janemba. So yeah. Broly's so Broly Goku fusion. I'd love that. He's only on fusion. Yeah, I think he deserves it for sure. Every Kefla will be on there. I mean, it's just, you know, this Kefla is pretty much fodder, and then this Kefla. But yeah, you know, you can go ahead and put all of them on there. I think Pan, probably most versions of Pan would count here, which is good. This unit probably wouldn't count because, I mean, I don't think Trunks and Goku exhibit rapid growth. Pan does in GT, though. But, I mean, this is good because, so we would have the 50% Int Gohan, we would have 50% Kabe, 50% AGL Pan, I think we would have 50% Physical Gohan as well would be on there. Who's the last one? Tien will not be on there. So every single super typing except for Tech could have the 50% support on the team because they're all hybrid Saiyans, right? So, and I mean, B-Pan and AGL Pan on a team, you know, that's, now we're talking a lot of support on the team, so that's good. Piccolo, most of the Piccolos I would say no, but specifically Mid Jr., I don't know. I feel as though you could just cook him onto the category, whatever. He is on quite a few teams, but he eventually is going to be a top tier unit. He'll get a Dokkan Fester and LR, and he deserves it. Trunks, virtually most Trunkses in the game, I think, would qualify here. All the kid Trunkses for sure will be on there. Yep. I would say most of these Trunkses would also count. Like Super Trunks and stuff like that. Like, oh yeah. Like this is a character the category was made for. Especially Dragon Ball Super Trunks, Rage Trunks. I mean, like, Trunks in the manga, right, is like... Well, I guess Beerus does say that Goku does need to use God mode to beat. Like, he says that Goku, for a split second, went Super Saiyan God to defeat Trunks when they did their little sparring session. But, like, we go from, like, Trunks like that, you know, to where, like, God Goku can one-shot him, right? All the way to Trunks being the one to beat, like, Merge Zamasu, basically. So, you know, keep that in mind. That Trunks definitely deserves to be on here. I don't know, maybe about the GT Trunkses. I mean, they could just toss him out. It's not, GT Trunks is not really, none of these guys are really that good. I mean, this guy's okay. This guy is okay. You know, we can start looking at some easy A's for some of them. This guy, if this guy got like 2 Dokkan Awakenings, he'd be insane. Yeah, maybe the Xeno Trunkses would end up on there. That'd be cool. Yeah, the Kid Trunkses for sure. Trunks and Mai might. If they do, and specifically we get like the 2 Trunks and Mai cards are actually both really good. the LR, and then this one, so that would be very good. Again, I don't think they will end up on there. Vegeta and Trunks probably will. Yeah, probably. Turles, hard to say. Are they going to count the Fruit of the Tree of Might for this? I personally would say so, but we'll see. And, like, now, again, like, we know how they act with a lot of these category teams, but we're talking Kale and Caulifla, LRUI Goku, Tech Broly, Gohan and Goten, AGL Gohan, and then we put damn Turles on the team with these units, right? And, like, say, like, AGL Rose gets his EZA, and he is an Extreme Class 3 key in, like, 30% or 40% or something like that. Like, this team is just so nuts at that point. So, like, you know, I think Turles probably is deserving, but we'll see. We'll see. Oob, I mean, yeah, absolutely. All the Oobs, you just toss them right in. Because Oob is kind of in the Goten, Trunks, Gohan, Pan, like, Kale and Caulifla, Kabe. Like, they're all, like characters that are, like, touted to be, like, you know, like, the next generation, right? Like, of fighters and stuff like that. So, like, judging by that, I would think, like, almost all of them would end up on this category. That is good, because LR Oob is great for challenge runs and stuff like that. So, you know, if there's a rapid growth category Super Battle Road stage, or a rapid growth, you know, mission for, like, Infinite Dragon Ball History or something like that, Oob would be very good for that. And then lastly is Vegeta. Hard to say with Vegeta, but I do think several versions of him probably would count here. I mean, I don't know that I would put... He worked so hard to get Super Saiyan Vegeta that I almost feel like I would not put him on there. I do think Super Vegeta actually could qualify. I think Super Vegeta and Super Trunks both for sure. That could be good, because, I mean, Super Vegeta has to be an LR at some point, right? Final Flash LR Vegeta? I mean, that would be an instant top grossing, right? Like, for sure. So, I mean, that's got to come. Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, I don't know. I mean, would Majin Vegeta be on here? Probably not. I don't know. That's tough. I would say no, but he could end up on it. I mean, now this category... Like, again, we're really talking, like, Realm of Gods tier. If they had all of these units, which they're not, obviously, they're going to leave off insanely obvious picks. But, like, you know, some of this, like, this category could easily be insane. No for God Vegeta. Now, Blue Vegeta, specifically this one. I mean, well, and this one. Most Tournament of Power Saiyans, yeah. These two? Oh, yeah. Oh, well, actually, and you as well. Yeah, these three definitely should be on there. Absolutely. Because these are Vegeta's, like, you know, Vegeta very rapidly improves to match Goku Black. I mean, this Vegeta, you know, is fighting a lot like Jiren and God Topo. But again, like, people like to say that Evolution Blue Vegeta, like, Vegeta and Gohan performed poorly in the Tournament of Power, which is just flat out wrong. Like, Gohan beats Dispo, who very clearly was one of the strongest fighters in the tournament and was a real problem. And then Vegeta takes out God Topo, who, I mean, again, God Topo is probably a top 5 fighter in the tournament, right? What is it? You know, UI Goku, Jiren, Kefla, Blue Vegeta, Topo, probably, is the top 5 in the Tournament of Power. So, you know, Blue Vegeta taking out Topo is a big deal. I mean, Topo's a god of destruction. So, yeah, and Vegeta just, like, blocks the Hakai too. Like, it's like Dragon Ball, like, you know, power trumps everything in Dragon Ball, right? Like, you know, Vegito is so strong that he just being turned into candy doesn't affect him, right? Like, and I think that's probably it. I mean, GT Vegeta, I don't think Baby Vegeta qualifies the way he, like, is snatching bodies and stuff like that. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, I mean, I don't know. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, you know, having Bulma, you know, transform him, he's probably not going to be on there. Which, you know, is a bit of an unfortunate thing, too. Oh, yeah, Vegeta and Bulma probably could. I mean, they should be on there, I would think. That'd be good to give this unit another category, for sure. I'm not the biggest fan of counter units at all. I mean, yeah, you guys know. But, you know, I feel like you could probably put them on there. And then, of course, the Super Saiyan 4s, I actually would like the Super Saiyan 4s. Like, both Goku and Vegeta, they've only got 4 categories, right? So I would like them to get another one. But I don't think the Super Saiyan 4s are going to qualify here. So there we go. I mean, as you guys can see, we've seen this a million times recently, the categories where they just do stupid things. But if they just follow, like, the rules, like rapid growth, if they just build the category with rapid growth in mind, it's going to be a top 5 team in the game. But, you know, Dragon Ball Z Broly probably won't be on it. You know, something like Evolution Blue Vegeta wouldn't be on it, like, ridiculously. Many of the Gohans, for stupid reasons, would not be on it, right? Like, stuff like that would just be asinine. I will be so pissed if UI Goku's not on there. The gods, it took them millions of years, and they can't even really use UI, right? But Goku just does it in, like, 30 minutes. Like, stop. He needs to be on here. So Kefla's going to be interesting, for sure. I think she's going to be a very good unit. I don't know yet exactly how good she is. I want to see her in game first. But her team, again, rapid growth. The fact that it's 150% across the board, too, does suggest to me that this category is going to be insane. Keep that in mind. So we will see. Let me know what you guys think of Kefla and this category, rapid growth, which could be one of the best teams in the game. We'll see. And I will catch y'all later tonight for the data download.